guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. For those who are returning subscribers, please do subscribe to my channel. If you're just watching and you haven't subscribed yet, it will really help my channel a lot. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about 6 things that you can do or I have done in order to gain confidence, and 6 things that I'm still also learning to do in order to gain confidence. So if you know me, you'd know I am or was quite a shy person. I would not speak my mind, even though I actually used to have great ideas. I would not speak my mind, I would not express myself, and because of that I end up losing opportunities. I ended up not being picked out in a room of people, even though my ideas would be bright or better, but I was just quite reserved and laid back. I would not be expressive and confident. And some of the ideas I've actually learned from other people. I've asked people in question for this video. So yeah, stay tuned and let's get into the video. The first point that I have written down is people are just people. So most people think that if someone is a CEO or someone is a manager or someone is older or someone is a senior somebody, wherever they are, it means that they are unreachable. But people are just as people as you are, and therefore you should not be afraid to talk to them or to approach them. And most of the times we lose opportunities because we are afraid to approach other people in senior positions or people who are privileged, because we are thinking they are better than us. Or the truth of the matter is that people are just people, and do not be afraid to approach them. The second point is that for you to have confidence, you have to be a master at your skill. You have to be someone who has learned something and you actually know you have something to offer. So let's say you want to be a graphic designer. You have to practice, you have to know that you are good at it. And perhaps maybe you might not be the best in the business, but you need to be at least knowledgeable about what you're doing. And then on top of that, you advocate for yourself, you hype yourself. That way people can actually have confidence in you. So if you want to be confident, and then if you want to have other people being confident in your brand or your business, you need to be your own hype man. You need to be your support system, you need to be your advocate. The third point is consistency. Consistency, I would line it up together with practice. With your business or your skill, if you keep doing the same thing over and over, like even when it comes to filming, I saw the first days when I would be filming, I would be less confident and I'll be worried about so many tiny things. But as you keep on doing something, you realize that you start being more confident at it. You will actually also learn from practice. Therefore, you now know what you're doing, and then you get confidence from it. The fourth point would be not having fear of rejection. If you are running your business or if you're selling a skill, people are not all going to like what you're doing. People might not need it at that specific point. People might just not prefer your brand. People might just not understand what you're doing, so they will not like it. But if you do not have fear of rejection, you keep going on. And if you meet 100 people, you might get 3 people who appreciate you. But imagine if you're not afraid to approach more 100 people. It means you have 200 people that you're approaching, and it means for those 200 people, you need to have 4 people who are going to approach you. Imagine if you do it for 20,000 people, for 2 million people, for a lot of people, you actually end up getting something. So do not be afraid of rejection. Like, come on, you have things that you don't like too. So you should not really be amused when other people don't like what you're doing, because it's normal for people to say yes or no to you or to something. So do not have fear of rejection. People are supposed to have choices, and their choice might be a no, but that should not stop you. That should not define you. That should actually just make you see that, okay, these people don't like this, these people love this, and that will build you. So if you're not afraid of rejection, you step into places with confidence, expecting a no or a yes. So you're not afraid, you don't express yourself any less, you don't present yourself any less, because you're already anticipating that there might be a no, there might be a yes. The fifth point, the company you keep. Your friends, your associates, your colleagues, I don't know what else we can call them. The people you keep usually mold you. They really do mold you, in that if you are with people who don't have confidence, you are going to be, so afraid, because that's what they know, so that's what they will implant on you. They're going to be hesitant, they're going to be non-daring and preservative, and they will not be putting themselves out there because they believe that they cannot do it. But if you are with a company, or we are with people that are confident, revived, eager to do good things, you naturally be molded into being that person too. So the company you keep really, really does influence what you do. So the company you keep, or the set of friends that you have, can really have an impact on your confidence. What you'll find is, if people are also less confident, they're going to be so judgmental to you, and shut you down, and make you preservative, and cover up, and be less of who you really want to be. But if you're with people who are open and happy and more expressive, they're going to naturally push you into being that person. Sixth and last point is learning. Be it learning on Google, be it learning at the library, reading books, be it learning from other people, be it learning from experience, or learning from your friends, your family members. You should always learn. And one great thing that I would want to say when it comes to learning is, when you're associating yourself with people especially, be more of a learner from people and colleagues, and less of a competitor. Because most of us are always competing with our friends, especially that good company that you have that is full of confident people. What you do is, you start to compete with them instead of learning from them, and then you become delusional, and you won't have anything of substance, because you're just competing with your friend instead of learning the good things that they have, and absorbing them and getting them for yourself. So if you're a person who's always learning from the environment, what you see is you grow and you bloom, and you become a perfection, and even you become better than what your environment really is all about. Yeah, so this is it for this video. Hope you guys have learned something, and if you guys have something to add, please do so in the comments below. Please, you guys, I like to talk to you guys, so please comment some things. Even if you don't have a point to contribute, just put a full stop. Just let me know you had me at this point and you want to comment something. Please let me know. And if you have other things that you perhaps wonder from watching my videos and just learning my life through my vlogs, and you want to ask, and you want me to perhaps do a sit-down video on it, please let me know. I'll be willing, and it makes me so happy that you guys want me to do something and have videos. So yeah, please write down in the comments, let me know what you think on the 6 points that I've provided, and please add on some ideas if you have any ideas that you'd like to share. Those things might help me or might help other people. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for your time always. I really appreciate it. And please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to comment. If you can, and not ashamed of this content, please share this content with your friends and ask them to subscribe to my channel. It really helps me a lot. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.